I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bad joke. Bad joke. I'm sorry. You thought there were audio issues, didn't you? No, no audio issues. Another nighttime recap, September 7th, Saturday. Oh, I did this yesterday too. It says midnight on this counter, so I'm wrong. September 6th, Friday. Um, big day in sports. Well, I'm going to keep this nice and short, as always. Nice and short. Um, Football game in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Shout out Brazil for hosting. Shout out the EQ guys on both those teams because that is no small task. Bring every helmet, shoulder pad, every gear possibly imaginable down to Brazil. Pass that through customs. No joke. That is no joke. So that's big. Shout out to those guys. And it was a good game. I mean, Eagles got the win over the Packers, 34-29. Saquon debut, a three-tutty game. Giants fans probably not too thrilled about that. On the other side, Jaden Reed, a two-touchdown game, 170-ish combined yards. Big game for him. Love looked good. And then he got hurt at the end, so that's TBD. Hopefully he's all right. Didn't look great. That's going to be the big thing that comes out of this game. Love goes down at the end of this game. Malik Willis comes in for the Hail Mary and gets absolutely pile-drived into the floor. But hopefully Love's okay. We'll get the official word on that soon. But yeah, I mean, good game. It was a good game. It started off a little slow, and in the second quarter, I go to blow my nose, and I come back, and 4 touchdowns have been scored. So I thought I might have been the scoring problem, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, overall good game. You don't want my analysis, so I'm gonna save it. I'm just here to give a little nighttime recap. Some college football happened today too. Indiana beat the brakes off of Western Illinois. Think of a number points wise. How many points you think they scored in a football game? I'll give you 3 seconds here. They scored 77 points. That is 11 touchdowns. 11 touchdowns, no field goals. Western Illinois had a field goal, however, 3. So 77-3 is the final. 11 touchdowns. That just blows my mind. Shout out the Hoosiers. Big day for them. BYU also defeated SMU, and Duke is currently on stump set alert. Do we have a stump date over there? No, we're still in the 4th, but Duke is on stump set alert for sure. What else? Baseball. The Mets are still red hot. Their win streak continues. Mets, Mets. I'm not a Mets fan, but I'm a fan of the Mets. I got nothing against them. I mean, yeah, a walk-off 2-run shot in the bottom of the 10th for Mark Vientos. I mean, just baller. Place went nuts. Team went nuts. They're clicking at the right time, and recently in the NL, that's kind of all you need. You just need to start winning games at the right time, right? Who knows? Who knows? And they always seem to come out of the NL East, those teams. But who knows? Who knows? The Braves, the Nationals. But yeah, Yankees win, Mets win. Red Sox beat the White Sox in the Sox Bowl. WNBA, the Lynx beat the Fever. Another good game by Caitlin Clark, near triple double. But the Lynx, best seed in the West, they got the win there. What else? Anything? Oh, and the last thing we can share is the U.S. Open, the American showdown between Fritz and Tiafoe. Great game, great match, 5-setter. Everybody heavy Tiafoe crowd early, and then Fritz showed some juice. Fritz showed some heart, and the fans were like, you know what? This guy's got a little juice. Tiafoe wins 2 of the first 3 sets, and then just kind of, fatigue or who knows what it was, long matches in these tournaments. And he just kind of, fell apart near the end, and Fritz took over. But it was a great match, 5-set thriller, the way we want it. And Fritz is the first American in the U.S. Open final since 2006, Andy Roddick. So that happens on Sunday. Going to need 2 TV setup minimum on Sunday because football, maybe Scott Hansen, maybe get a laptop open on the side and get this U.S. Open game because he's going to be facing off against 1 seed Yannick Sinner, who's a heavy favorite in that game. But, anything can happen on any given Sunday. All right. I think that's good. We'll keep it to just 5 minutes of me yapping, just 5. And yeah, I think that's all we got for you today. Subscribe to our newsletter for nonstop juice. Um, yeah, and that's it. That's another nighttime recap, and we'll see you tomorrow.